What's going on, everybody? Checking in with another shoe unboxing review. We have a boot that I haven't really loved in the past, but I know a lot of you guys have, so I'm going to show it to you. We have the new adiPures, and those are in the black metallic gold colorway, size 9, which is my size. One cool thing about these, you're going to see, is the color of them. They're really subtle, but super sharp, and just really nice looking shoes, honestly. As you can see, if you're more of a classic boot wearer, these are definitely a boot you might want to pick up. As you can see, with the gold is just with the 11Pro, the adiPure tongue, and you have little hints of gold, as you can see throughout kind of the boot, but mostly black. Very sharp boot though, very sharp looking boot. I think I really like the colorway of them. Even though I don't love the boot, I do like the colorway of them. But let's get kind of down to the nitty gritty of what these are all about. As far as the upper of this boot, they give you pretty much what they give you in every adiPure boot, which is the just standard really leather upper. It's a mix really between K leather and the full grain calf leather. So you do get the K leather kind of in the back, the full grain calf leather. So it's a pretty soft shoe. Obviously they're softer leather boots, but it's a little stiff to break in, but it is a soft shoe. And they do give you, like I said, the mix between the what they call the newly developed full grain calf leather, kind of giving you that glove-like fit. It's abrasion resistant. It has really low water uptake. This leather doesn't really hold a ton of water, so it's pretty good for bad conditions. As far as they give you what they call a Dura coating. It's basically a ultra thin coating to protect the K leather on the main kicking area. So it's basically giving you a kind of a coating over this leather, and it's kind of making it so it doesn't fray as much, it doesn't retain as much water. It gives you a lot more protection and just a lot more durability with the boot itself. So that's cool as well. Definitely a cool feature. Kind of moving on to what they got as far as the lining. They got a synthetic suede lining throughout the boot. So as you can see, let me take this out, give you a better look. What they call the suede lining, very soft heel cup, pretty comfortable as far as where it sits on your foot. I didn't find any real problems with that guy, but very comfortable as far as the back of the boot's concerned. As far as the insert, you got that kind of suede lining as well. You can see my Coach compatible 11Pro in the gold. Pretty soft, standard adiPure insert. Nothing really too special about those. Pretty much same thing. As far as the outsole, obviously my Coach compatible. They give you the dual cushioning studs with the internal, what they call the internal anti-shock tubes. So it's supposed to give you a little bit better traction and just a little bit better on your feet. These studs are very similar, obviously, to the old kind of adiPure stud configuration. It's pretty identical, but they're a little different. I didn't feel much of the pressure on these, to be honest with you. I know if you watch the reviews in the past with the adiPures, I've kind of complained about the outer studs. They're not as bad with these for some reason. I felt like the studs, they configured them a little bit differently, so they feel a little bit better, but still, I felt that stud pressure. Again, that's just me, so it's kind of just something to look for if you maybe have a wider foot, or just take a look at. But they got the traction 2.0 stud configuration, kind of standard just conical stud configuration that they really go with for most of those. You got the stability stud in the middle, you got the two bigger ones in the back, two bigger ones in front. The really only difference, what they said, is the dual cushioning studs with the internal anti-shock tubes, they call them. So it's supposed to give you a little bit better kind of impact as you go down. That's kind of just here nor there. It's more of a kind of marketing ploy. It's really for you guys to decide. I felt like they felt very similar, if not identical, to pretty much all the other adiPures, so not a huge difference with those guys, but just traction 2.0 stud configuration, conical studs, pretty much feel like any other adiPure feels for you. So really cool looking shoe though, cool looking boot. I really do dig the all black. I think it's really sharp looking shoe. Little pressure on the outer studs with the bigger ones, but other than that, I really can't complain about these guys. They're pretty solid boot. The 11Pros have been obviously a staple in Adidas for a while, so they're doing something right. Obviously, just because it's not for me does not mean it's not for you guys. So definitely check them out. If you're looking for these, you can pop over to goldstore.com. We'll have these up there for you guys, and you're going to save 10% with us as well from the $160 retail price. So you'll save a few dollars as well doing that. So if you're looking for them, pop over. If you guys have questions, please give them to me. Any feedback, comments, pretty much anything you got to say about the review or anything you guys want to see. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.